I just wanted to say that it's beautiful and the sky is beautiful as well, but I think I chose the wrong season. There are blood-sucking flies everywhere that's following me. Then you gotta, you know, you gotta make your shot as quick as possible and then just run away. Certainly it's something that I've never shot before. I don't normally shoot images like this. Oh, please, no ticks. No ticks, please. I don't want ticks on me. You might call me a coward, but arachnophobia is the real okay? Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now, as you can see, we're driving, and we're driving to Daejeon, to Daecheong Lake, as I said in my previous video. And I just made my gas tank full at the cheapest petrol station I could find, and that makes me happy. So we just had lunch, and now we're going to Daejeon. Now this video is gonna be a little bit different because this is gonna be about not only photography but also about me traveling in Daejeon city. I guess it's gonna be a little bit more than just a photography trip. Anyways, I gotta drive, and I'm still a new driver, I'm still an amateur driver, so this is very dangerous, so I gotta, focus on the way. So see you soon when we get there. Now, I'm not sure if the way to that tree, which I talked about in the last video, I'll show you the photo again. This tree that I'm trying to recreate this image, I'm not sure if the way is open because sometimes the lake, when the water level gets high, the way is blocked. And as you can see, it's still summer here, which is terrible. I don't know why. It's the last day of September and it's still 26 degrees and really hot. So horrible. Anyways, if it's not blocked, well, we'll get there and make some photos. I think it's not blocked. Okay, so we're gonna go through that forest right there. Well, it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm currently getting attacked by butterflies. Oh god, this is terrible. Okay. Why do they have mud flat? And yeah, I just wanted to say that it's beautiful and the sky is beautiful as well, but I think I chose the wrong season. I think I made that photo a little bit towards when it was winter, but I think I came here too early, and currently it's very green, and I actually don't remember which way I went through because there are many ways in this forest, and I'm just following my hunch currently. So I don't know, maybe we will not recreate that photo, maybe we will. I have no idea. Alright, so I've got my first composition. It's not the composition that I showed you before, and there are blood-sucking flies everywhere that's following me, so I'm gonna have to do this to keep my blood inside me. I don't want unwanted blood donation. There we go. I need to change my lens to 24-1.5 for this. Now, my composition is a very simple one. There are some pink plants that are growing inside the water, and the top of these plants are, came out of the water like that, and it looks quite cool. So I think I'm gonna make my shot here. I don't think I'm gonna shoot a long exposure shot because it's really calm. The water is really calm, so I don't really need that long exposure to make this water smooth. It's already smooth as it is, so let's make the shot. Now, I need to first find a place where I can see the greens, the plants clearly, so probably from here. Right, it's a little bit too close to you, I guess. All right, so you see here, there are these plants right here, and there's this tree that's coming into my frame, and I need to get rid of that tree, so I'm gonna move this way a little. There we go, and maybe this way. Yep, it's totally gone. So this is how I will shoot, and this much I can just Photoshop it out. Right, I prefer making shots as good as possible out in the field, but when the situations are like this, when say there are 500 blood-sucking flies flying around you, then you gotta, you gotta make your shot as quick as possible and then just run away. And oh, there's something floating in the air. I think it's a worm. I don't want that on my camera. No thanks. Yeah, you see, my wife is from the countryside, and I'm not. I'm a city boy, so I am arachnophobic and she's not. That's why she's always taking care of these bugs. Okay, so ISO 100. Why is it on 400? 100, there we go. And 125th of a second, F11, 2-second timer. There goes my shot. Now let's check the sharpness because it's kind of breezy. And ooh, it looks fine. Okay. If you've been a long-time viewer of my channel, you probably already know that I don't often create good images right from the start. That's why I call those mediocre first attempts my warm-up shots. But this time, I got lucky. I really love the calmness and the minimalistic vibe this photo gives. It was a good start. All right, so I've got my second shot of the day and I'm experimenting with this. I'm not sure if this is gonna turn out good or not. As you can see, there's a lone tree right here, and I'm a photographer. I can't miss a lone tree. However, one problem is that when I try to shoot this lone tree without any distractions, it's near impossible because behind or across the lake is another forest, and there's like forest around us. So from wherever I shoot, it's always overlapped like that. The tree is like this, and then there's always forest like that. So it's not pretty. However, I lowered my camera a little bit to shoot the reflection, the bottom side of the tree, and that actually looks quite nice. And what I'm thinking is that there's the fallen branch in the water right here. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you can clearly see it. It's right here. And the reflection and this fallen branch together looks like a tree with leaves just falling like that. So it's like an upside down tree. And I think it can be an interesting shot if I shoot it correctly. Right now the ripple is almost gone, so let me make a shot. ISO 100, F11, 100th of a second, and 2-second timer. There we go. Let me check the sharpness. Sharpness is good. Actually, it's a little bit shaken, so I'm gonna boost up my ISO to 400 and make the shot again. 640th of a second, 640th of a second. There you go. Because it's a little bit breezy, so the leaves are shaking. All right, now it's tech sharp. Good. So I'm not sure if this is gonna turn out good or bad, but certainly it's something that I've never shot before. I don't normally shoot images like this. I think it's kind of an experimental image. So, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, but hey, this is what photography is about. If it's... Okay. Apparently there's a squirrel just dropping things from the tree. Anyways, that's what photography is about. You just experiment things and, you have fun. So, If this image is not good, I don't care. At least I had fun. From the back of my camera, this composition looked interesting. But now, I'm not sure if it was worth shooting. I can't really decide if this image is good or bad. I think the idea was good, but the image itself feels a bit disappointing. I'd love to hear your opinion. Please leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Okay, so I know this bloody tree is somewhere near here, but couldn't find it, and there's no way. There's a possibility that it's gone because the last time I saw it was 2018, and maybe it's gone. All right, so I know this goddamn tree is somewhere between two riverbanks, two lake banks, and couldn't find it. We just went that way to the end of this hill where it meets water and couldn't find it. So, oh man. And I had a tick on me, so my wife had to take it off. I think I chose the wrong season because I thought there would be less green, less vegetation. But there's still too many, and I couldn't go through. There was a way that was basically blocked with roses, so couldn't go through those spiky vegetation. I think I need to come back here in winter. But that's only just about the photo that I wanted to make. I can still make more photos here, so I'm just gonna walk around and find more compositions. I'm sorry if this video is a little bit chaotic. I'm having a hard time here. Oh, please, no ticks. No ticks, please. I don't want ticks on me. Me delicate legs. Okay. All right, so we have a good news and the bad news. The good news is we found a tree. It's somewhere there. I can clearly see it. It's that one. Slightly, leaning towards the water. The bad news is can't go there because, again, thick vegetation with spiky branches, and the way is basically blocked by vegetation because apparently nobody went there after I visited it in 2018. So I think I'm gonna come back here for that shot in winter when there's less vegetation, less ticks, no ticks in winter. So yeah, anyways, better find some other photos here. I don't want to give up now, so I don't want to go home with 2 photos. I'll try to make at least 1 more, so we'll see. It's never about the quantity of your photos, it's always about the quality, but still I kind of want to go home with 3 photos because I drove 2 hours and, well, I like this place, so let's try. Oh, it's too hot. All right, so I think this will be my last shot of the day. I'm too tired and it's too hot, and I'm struggling. So I chose a rather obvious one. Well, it's obvious because, come on, bare naked tree, blue skies. I mean, what more can I ask for? I'm currently using the polarizer, but then I think I will not use my polarizer because, one thing about the polarizer is that if you use your polarizer under certain situations, they make a black spot in your frame, and this is exactly that. So when I'm using my polarizer and I polarize it, there's this black spot that's covering this tree on the top of the tree. So it doesn't look pretty and it's really hard to Photoshop out, so I think I'm not going to use my polarizer. But it's okay because the clouds are quite vivid, and I think I can just, you know, go to my Lightroom and make this clouds a little bit more vivid, so it's not a big problem. Now, this bare naked tree is my main object, and there are a bit of forest creeping in from the left, and I'm not sure what kind of ratio I'm going to use, but when I looked at from my camera with 1:1 crop view, it looked quite nice, and there's a wasp near me. I hope it goes away. Okay. You might call me a coward, but arachnophobia is the real shit. Okay, so anyways, ISO 100, f11, 80th of a second, and there we go. That's my shot. Now let's check the sharpness. I don't think the tree's gonna be shaky. Yep, it's not. Yeah, it's great. Okay. Yeah, so that's my final shot of the day, I guess. Maybe not, I don't know. When I go back, I might find some other compositions, but I don't think so. Well, anyways, here's the shot.
This photo reminds me of the color film photos from an old National Geographic photo book that I own. I think it's due to the vivid colors and the contrast between the blue sky and the yellowish greens. The tree was standing alone, completely bare, and that really caught my eye. It's a simple composition, but I really like this image.